This works. Good Lord. Can you all hear me? Riding along in my automobile. Hey guys, how y'all doing? I don't know if anybody can hear me. You have to tell me. If y'all can hear me, let me know. Hey everybody. One person. Can you hear me? I just need to know. I think my phone, I can. Oh, awesome. Because my volume is going through the Bluetooth. So I want to make sure anybody can hear me. How y'all doing? Yes, I can. What's going on, y'all? I meant to go live last night, y'all. I was exhausted. I really was. After I got through, like, trying to finish up some work, working through a migraine, and it was just exhausted. I was exhausted. I just said, let me just do a live today. Running errands with my baby son, my baby boy, and we're taking the desk back to UPS. So I got my sidekick with me. Oh, people want to come to the store now and go shop for Easter. I'll be nice. You're welcome. Y'all, sometimes it's not worth it when you're driving. When people try to cut in, just give them space and let them cut. Whatever. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Nita. Hey, Pamela. Hey, B-Fly. Me as well, 14 hours a day. Hey, happy Saturday. Hey, Sharon. How you doing? Hello. Can hear you good. Good. I just wanted to make sure because I'm coming through the Bluetooth in my car. But, y'all, it's nice outside. It's a Saturday before Easter, and I finally am able to go to UPS. Got a desk to return back because I got two from the $400 studio, y'all. We're coming up with that. So the chair came yesterday. I'm going to put that together, and I am going to be rocking and rolling this evening. We're going to do a live stream. I'm going to talk about something I think needs to be discussed, and we're going to talk about this cult of personality. Like, why is it that people cling to some of these horrible leaders? I mean, they full of crap. They steal money, and yet people still vote for them. It's like, why? You don't owe them anything. But I think it's time to kind of look at fondue or fondant. Mary Thunder Knots. How you doing? Fondue. It's fondue. But I think it's time to look at some psychological patterns of behavior. You guys heard the judge in Pennsylvania is facing 60 years for shooting her ex-boyfriend in the head. Not gonna lie, he's a good-looking guy, but he's definitely not worth 60 years in prison, though. And then tried to play it off like he did it to himself. Hey, I like your nerve. You want to sit here and lie and make it seem like this man shot himself in the head? Get out of here, girl, please. But wasn't the first time she did it. And people still voted for her. There's this victim mentality and complex that is now becoming part of this plague of corruption. If people can get you to feel sorry for them and can get you to feel empathy and sympathetic for them, it's almost I'm going to call it Jim Jonesian. Jim Jonesian was a huge cult leader, and mainly because of his ability to speak. And they don't get information, they don't research, people don't read anymore, people don't, all this information at our fingertips, no one wants to Google. No one wants to research and look things up for themselves and actually, stay in this reality where facts are facts and laws are laws. Hey, Ernestine, how you doing? I'm sitting at the red light, y'all. So, and I got my hands-free device that was also ordered. My Dell and Bobo and all of you guys have, many of you that have given Amazon gift cards. And I'm going to try to do a compilation thank you video. The $400 studio is up and coming. I also got a phone case. that was delivered to me. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, my dear. Okay, so I have to get the phone now. It's time to get a new device. I'm actually trying to get two because I want to be able to use them both for recording and lighting, especially when I'm out on the road, and doing stories on the road and stuff like that, and research on the road. That's what that's going to be for. So it's going to serve a dual purpose, and hopefully at some point, with a second line, be able to have you guys call in and come chat and all that good stuff. But I don't have any of that stuff set up so that people can just call in like that. But I do want to get to that point. It'd be a lot of fun chat with you all, and hear some of you all give your feedback and things of that nature. So yay. Y'all listen, we can't miss the light again. Atlanta got too much traffic. I need this little boy to go stand to the side now. Get out the street. He in the street trying to sell newspapers or something. I don't know what he doing. But yeah, so I'm gonna talk through that tonight. I think it's it's not solely just the fact that people don't want to read or research. It's a psychological, tick behind this whole thing that people need to start. It's like a mental prison that they need to free themselves from. This pattern of behavior where we have to feel like we need to feel sympathetic. We do need to maintain a level of empathy and our humanity, but not for the wrong things. Okay? We don't have to sit here and support a corrupt person to show that we're humane. So yeah, oh, my young man. Oh, yes. My little man. Yeah. That's my mini-me. He says hi. Hey, baby. It is pretty outside. But I just want to be able to touch on that because aside from the judge in Pennsylvania that's facing 60 years in prison, yeah, that was her first time shooting somebody in the head. The second time, she got even reelected. And it's not because she's a judge. There are other attorneys that could easily be great judges and be neutral and impartial. You guys know I'm reporting on Judge Shamila Williams. We had another judge last year in Georgia, in Douglas County, Christina Peterson, that was removed from the bench for incompetence and just misconduct and inappropriate behavior. So these judges are starting to catch it. And we have this corruption that's sitting in our judicial system that needs to go. And you have fellow judges that are afraid to call out their colleagues. But the thing is, they forget that these colleagues can't fire you. So when people are doing something wrong, we're so afraid of people saying, oh, you're just judging me. Or you just, no, there's a thing called a loving correction. It's not all about judging. It's about correction when it's needed. It's everything can't be a matter, oh, let's not say anything because we don't want to be judging anybody. No, we have laws. We have laws. We may have to lovingly correct each other to keep each other from facing 60 years in prison. There you go. How do we discipline our children? We don't go and look at the children out here and they acted up in school and say, well, I don't want to be judgmental of my child. No, you get on your kids because you want them to do better. You want them to go to school and act like they got some sense. And my grandmother used to teach me, when we go to the store, let me tell you something. I'm going in here to get what I need. You don't want nothing. Don't ask for nothing. Ain't buying nothing. You ain't getting nothing. And if I went in there and I just, stayed cool, calm, and collect, she would buy me something anyway. But it's just the art of being obedient to what you're being told to do when it's the right thing to do. It's not about control or domination. It's just about understanding there's a level of compliance that we have to have in our society, and teaching our children how to do the right thing and helping each other correct each other on doing the right thing can keep us out of trouble. Had somebody told this judge the first time, we're not going to reelect you, that's your punishment, but what we are going to do is get you some help, and then hopefully you fight the urge to think about shooting somebody else again. But we're not going to put you in a position of high authority and to the judicial role for you to try to do this twice. You're not going to do this again. Would the other judges have would that have affected them if they would have sat her down and told her that? No. She can't fire them. So the same thing with Super Super. You want to sit here and give her all this honor and respect. What has she done to deserve it? All the people's lives she's hurt. What do we owe her? She doesn't pay my bills. I don't owe her anything. So, and then we also gonna cover her going out to that food drive today. What time is the food drive thing? When she giving out them food boxes? Y'all gotta take this desk back. I'm on the UPS. When is the food drive? Y'all look. Y'all better look over that box. I already told y'all. Pop the trunk. Put the food box in the trunk. Then pop the trunk and keep rolling. Hey, beautiful. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Candia. How you doing? Y'all got hands free. I'm good. It's like right in my driving purview. So yay. Hello, everyone. Hey, Enrique. I saw you. What time is it? Can somebody tell me when is this food drive in? Because we'll be going over that in my live stream tonight. Bless God for internet and StreamYard. I can finally go over those videos. Yay! And laugh and giggle. We're going to have a good comedic relief today, y'all, before Easter. And just have a good time. We're going to talk about the psychology and you know, the I don't know what... Why we feel the need to have to sit here and put bad people on a pedestal, but we do. That's humanity. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. So, yeah, we're gonna talk about that psychological profiling. I'm saying this because there was a Dr. Todd Grand did a video. Now he is a licensed psychologist, I think. And I know somebody went over that video. Menu with Opinion. I should pull that up. But we're gonna go over that. Dr. Todd Grand, he did a profile on Super Super. And some of the things he talked about you all were deep. They were deep. So it's over at 6. Okay. Where you headed today? I'm just headed out to return this desk. The one of the LLC supporters bought from Amazon and has sent over for the $400 studio, and I had one already, so I don't want to waste it or anything, so I'm gonna take it back, and they've already said that I can keep the credit. I want to thank you so much for that too. It's just a blessing to be able to do that, and that way I can get something else. Probably get another, what do you call those, tripods? Yeah, I need another tripod. I did order some lights. So that's on the way. It should be delivered next week. I did get the phone case. Thank you, my dear, for that. It's a beautiful brown phone case for a phone, but gotta get the phone. It's 2 I want to get. You want to get another flip phone and then another fold Galaxy, the new one. So we're gonna get those. Saving little at a time right now. It's been a little difficult and everything with finances. Yeah, I have no idea. There's a lot going on, but it is very, very challenging. But I'm saving up as much as I can, and you guys can see it's on my Amazon wish list. But that's things like that I don't expect. It's hard to ask people for help anyway, but things like that I don't expect people to just buy stuff like that. These phones are like, you know, $1,000 or something. I expect to have to put in some work and save money for it as well. So there's no expectation of anyone buying that. But it's 2 phones that I know I want to save up for and get. I need new devices. So yeah, but that's, oh man, yeah, no, that's not something I expect anyone to just go out and buy. That's crazy. So I'm gonna be saving up for it. That's why I'm working hard. And we got memberships. I'm pushing out great content. It'll be well worth it. I think it's only right? And then we're going to go over, I think, Krigley's court docs is going to be the first of the videos that I post up. That's going to be available to members. So if you have not purchased a membership, please consider purchasing a membership. There are 3 levels. Of course, the top tier levels are going to get the court docs. You're going to get the whole entourage. because it should be worth it. It should be worth it. And I think I've narrowed it down to go with Trellis Law, to actually get a subscription with them so that I can get court documents available to me with the search of my fingertips. So you all know with Quigley having been arrested, there's some court documents. Of course, I'm sure there's more to come with these indictments with Freeman and Fathead and, you know, Super Stupid. When her indictment drops, everybody's going to want to know what's going on with that. I want to have the court documents, and I am going to get a full subscription with Trellis Law, unless they piss me off, to be able to pull court documents straight from court. Yes! And it's going to be available to the members. You won't be able to get that all over the videos anymore. You got to have a membership for it. But Mama loves y'all. Mama loves you. If you don't have one, you get a taste. I give you a taste. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you. That's on your side of where to sign up. Is a subscription process on your site. For the Trellis Law, no, it's something I'm going to set up and sign up for just to pay to get. It's a monthly service. You pay for it, and you can get court documents. You have full access to the site. What I pull up now is like certain samples that they make available. But when you have when you subscribe and you purchase the actual service, you can log into. It's like having an account and just having access to all the court documents that they have, and you'll be able to pull everything up and be able to read the court documents exactly as it's filed from the court. It's gonna be so exciting. I'm ready. So it's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna have available, plus some other just information as I come across things in my research that I'll be able to have available to members only, that everyone won't have. But I'll give you a teaser. I'll give you a teaser video. But it will be available to the members, because I think that's part of being a member, right? You know, is having the benefit of having things that's not available to everybody else. Ain't that the point? So that's the point. So I'm excited. Are you all excited? I pulled up here. I'm going to go in, man. What's my son's name? Will. His name is Will. That's his nickname. Describe her Tiffany is super stupid 100 on point. Yeah, because she's an idiot. Hey, Lexi. That's exciting. It is exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited, y'all. I have the Z Fold best 2,000 I've spent. Yeah, the ones I saw was like 1,200 for the newer ones. And they have the best cameras. I have a Fold now, but it's got some issue going with the line through it. It's nothing I can fix. And even if I try to file a claim on it, I would be getting a refurbished phone. And I'm like, why? Just give me a new one. But yeah, T-Mobile cheap. They don't want to do that. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate that. Look, I finally got to a stopping point. Yeah, and plus my touch screen is acting up on me. I don't know what's going on. So it's time for a new phone. These attorneys and lawyers are corrupt as hell. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. That's why we're reporting on the the judge, Shamila Williams, here in Fulton County. You guys, Hannah sent me another email saying he was looking into it. I reached out to a couple other YouTubers. Queen Bee Reacts is another one. She and I, man, she's in Atlanta, and she's been doing YouTube for about the same time I have. And Queen Bee Reacts is hilarious. We started out with music reactions. I think she's mostly does like political commentary, but Queen Bee React, and I have contact information, and just to see her channel grow in the direction it's growing is awesome. The same here. I mean, very proud. And I told her today, like, please check into this lady. So I'm excited. Hey, my gal, how you doing? I'm here at UPS, about to take this desk back. About to take this desk back. Tiffany did her last big bingo. She allegedly broke down crying. Did she? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I don't know if I ever take her tears seriously. GB, oh, yes. Yeah, so once Trellis was one of the main ones that I was going to look into, but want to have another one as a backup. That's why I said I'm gonna narrow it down and definitely make my decision. But you can't tell everybody what you're doing or everything, because then you got a lot of copycatters out there. And so I want to be able to pull court documents. I don't care if it's a pleading, a motion, full addendum. I don't care. I want to be able to pull it, especially when super case gets to the courts. I want to be able to boom, boom, boom. Here are the actual court documents on it. It's going to be epic. Okay. Everyone, LLC, how are you today? Hey. Okay, I got beautiful. I'm just trying to go back up. Jeff. Ooh, Kofo, how you doing? Doggo, it was the name. Annie, how you doing? I finally got Doggo's name right. Wackadoodle. Fondue or fondant? Fondue. It's fondue. We do the French version, right? Fondue. Hey, model. Just said it was allegedly. You know what? If she cried, I'm going to tell y'all this. If she cried, I wouldn't take it seriously. And here's why. Because that will require for you to have feelings. She need to have feelings to cry. I would laugh if I'm being honest. The aspect of her crying, it's kind of like, why are you crying? Like, no, I don't think people would be automatically empathetic to her tears. People probably would be curious as to why she's crying. That's how I feel about it. I would be looking like, why are you crying? What is wrong with you? Like, more in a irritated way, because there are opportunities where she could have, like, kind of gave somebody, shown a little bit more humanity, and she didn't. So her crying would be like, ugh, what are you crying for? Stop whining. Like, that's how I would see it, because I highly doubt it's genuine. So if she did cry, whatever. I would be like, eh. No one cares about your tears, girl. You got the FBI coming for you. That might be why she's crying. The FBI's coming for me. They gotta indict my ass. Because they coming. And you got these people that have this somehow mental, like, she's got mental hold on people who can't even vote for. So here talking about, well, we call her the mayor because she's the mayor. Child, please, we respect the position, not the person. There's a difference. I don't respect the person. I have respect for that position, but not the person. That's why it's easy for me to say Mayor House than it is for me to say Mayor anything related to super stupid. I don't respect the person, but I do respect the position. And that is how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be neutral and impartial in your stance with that. If he does something to lose my respect, then he'll get a nickname, and it'll be epic. But I don't respect super stupid the person. I do have respect for the mayoral position. And that's it. That's the bare minimum that we all should have. Respect for the position. So, child, honey, she's done for. And we're going to go over psychologically. Like, look at what a cult leader, how they behave and act and how they speak. And the pattern of speech, the things that they do, especially when they know that it's all about to come to an end. A cult leader, or what they call a cult of personality, so to speak, they all have a similar pattern. That's an indication of they know they about to catch it the next day, or they know that they're about to catch it real soon. And so we're going to go over that this evening. She's a narcissist. We are going to bring in Dr. Todd Grant's video, because I do want the expertise, who went to school and studied, mental, psychological behavior. And, he's a psychologist. He has a PhD. So we are going to pull in an expert video. And then we're just going to talk about some of the personalities of a cult leader. Because I think that's kind of borderline what she was trying to do. And it just got to a point where she lost control. She couldn't control everybody. And she didn't have enough to really have an uprising or anything. So she didn't pull a Jim Jones and move to Venezuela and get the hell out of here. So I mean, she could have moved to a different country, but she didn't do that either. So she's a narcissist. Yeah, she is. I'm curious as to who will hire her again. No one. That's probably why she worked for herself all, with this burger joint and all this other crap she was doing, trying to be trustee and then mayor and all this, because she knows no one would actually hire her. She doesn't submit to power. She doesn't submit, or she doesn't have the ability to be subordinate to anyone. So her working for herself is sort of what you expect from someone that's a narcissist like her, because they don't take orders from anyone. They don't take direction from anyone. They always want to be leader, but never follow or anything, any principles. And if they do, they'll tell you about somebody that's just like them. So what they model after is somebody who's just like them, probably worse. So no one's gonna hire her because she's not one where she seems fit to be hireable. Because she's not gonna. Who's gonna take? Imagine what her manager or director or supervisor would have to go through to actually look how she treated the previous mayor. Look how she treated what would be considered her boss, her previous boss, Mayor Riley. Look how she treated that guy. I mean, it was just disgusting and rude and nasty. So you see that pattern of behavior. She's not hireable. She's also not insurable. Super stupid. You suck ass on every level, girl. You are the worst. Tiffany is a narcissist, gaslighter, showboater, blaming everyone else except herself. She is going to pull an unqualified felon move. Believe it is best is yet to come, because she doesn't like. Now, yeah, she doesn't like defeat. She doesn't like to feel defeated, but she is defeated. Only her little fans will believe her. Yeah, all 6 of them. She is a bipolar schizophrenia with psychological features. Yeah, like Jim Jones, and I came out the Kool-Aid. Y'all, I'm so glad. Listen, let's just be glad that she hadn't hurt any kids or anything weird stuff like that, or hurt anybody, like, try to make somebody drink something and sit there and watch them drink it. Like, let's just pray that doesn't happen. That's why I say, y'all, pray over them food boxes. Go through that stuff in them boxes. Might want to take it to a chemist and test that stuff and see. Because, oh man, one of the cult leaders we gonna pull up, this lady tried to actually poison an entire town. Some of you might know the cult leader I'm talking about. But one of his little female cohorts that was so in love with him and just so committed to the cause tried to poison an entire town with salmonella. This is stuff that people do to maintain and retain and hold on to power, right? Trust me, it's crazy that people have done this. This is historically proven. So yeah, go to the food boxes, look at them eggs, and you look it through, put it up to the light. If you see something floating around in there that look like it's purple, hell no, she trying to kill me. She trying to kill my ass. Don't eat the eggs, throw the eggs out. There's purple shit in it. Taboo. I wouldn't even, oh Lord. Now that I think about it, maybe I should rethink going to get them food boxes. Don't listen to me. Don't get no food box. We get the food box. Don't get the food box. You deserve to live and not die. You deserve to be able to eat a meal and not have to sit on the toilet for 72 hours straight. Don't get the food boxes. He holding up them eggs like this. Damn that damn girl. Damn her. It's purple stuff in these eggs, y'all. I don't know how she injected stuff in these eggs, but she did it. She's trying to make us sick, literally. She done made us sick for 4 years mentally. Now she's trying to make us sick physiologically. Oh Lord, it was 72 hours. She done put some laxative or something in them food and sprinkle some stuff on it. Open up the seasonings and put some laxative in it. Now you eat laxative every time you season that chicken she giving you all. Be sitting on the floor and be like, that damn super stupid. My stomach hurt. I don't eat that shit. y'all. Hey, son, how you doing? Hey, y'all, look, we have fun here. Everybody sitting there everybody gonna have some damn inflammation after a while. Not just Siggy. Now y'all see why he got inflammation. He eats her damn cooking. Y'all see he got inflammation because he keep eating super stupid cooking. Prison food might be a better option for him. Oh Lord, he probably go to prison and be like, you know what? I ain't had a good meal like this in 4 years. I'm good. Stubbs said they have fried chicken on Wednesdays and fried fish on Fridays. He might be like, that's not a bad deal, actually. I'm okay with that. Wondering why he keeps sitting on the toilet for 3 days at a time. Super stupid. Keep putting down fiber in all his food. Can't run when you shitting on yourself. Oh Lord have mercy. You ain't gonna be able to leave me because you go shit as soon as you get in that concubine. Oh, I figured out that's how she keeping him. Yeah, keeping him on the toilet. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. All right, I gotta get in here, UPS. I want y'all to take care of yourselves, and I will see y'all this afternoon. We're gonna react to this old cornball giving out food boxes that might be laced with fibrate. I love you guys. Y'all be good. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it, Mike. And listen, we have fun here. Y'all get some laughs in today. And I will be on later after I put this chat together. And I will talk to y'all soon. Deuces. Later. Look out. Peace.